Yo, yo, yo. DJ, I tell you what here. Checking in one time. Hey, I want to point out something to y'all real quick. Y'all see how all of these coaches, well, not coaches, y'all see how all these GMs is having turnover? All these GMs is getting fired. And, I think the Raiders GM just got fired. Now they doing that GM search. You can actually go on NFL.com and check out the transaction counter, and you can see what GMs are getting fired and what GMs are getting hired. You can see who's doing the interviewing. You can see who's doing the interviewing for the head coaching jobs, for the offensive coordinator jobs, for the defensive coordinator jobs. You can see all of that on the NFL.com transaction counter. And what you're going to notice is that all these teams have major movement except the Cowboys. The Cowboys are not actively searching for a head coach right now. All these other teams are. The Cowboys are not actively searching for a GM right now. All these other teams are. If any of the other NFL teams had not been to the second round in the play, not won in the second round in the playoffs in 30 years and 29 years, do you think that their GM would be the same? There has been no turnover in our GM because our GM is Jerry, Steven, and Will McClay. We're the only franchise in the league that has that type of dynamic to where they have a chokehold on this position, and this position is the reason why the Cowboys are constantly losing. It's not because of Mike McCarthy. It's not because of the coaching. It's not because of the players. It's because of the way that the organization is ran from top down. I mean, Mike McCarthy is a good coach. He would be a better coach if he had a better GM. If he had a better GM that utilized free agency, that drafted better. Will McClay is not good. People like to think he's good. All our good players were slam dunk picks. CeeDee Lamb fell to us. That was luck. Micah, slam dunk pick. Trayvon Diggs, slam dunk pick. All the rest of our players, they're nobody. He doesn't make good picks. He drafted Mozzie and Schoon and Tyler Guyton and all this. What has he done? He hasn't done anything. And on top of that, nobody's trying to interview Will McClay for a GM position. Nobody's trying to do that. So, yeah. I want y'all to check that out and think about that because that has a lot to do with our success. Is the way that the organization is ran from the top to bottom, and not enough people talk about that. I think it's smoke and mirrors that we're talking about Mike McCarthy and talking about Dak. That's smoke and mirrors. What we need to be talking about is who can come in and actually help us with our GM, our general manager, because right now, Jerry trading fourth round picks for Mingo and Trey Lance and Will McClay drafting Mozzie and Schoon and Guyton and all these other players, Kelvin Joseph and all these other players that we just don't know what happens to them. They just get drafted here and then they go, then they just bust. And then you also have, Steven, who doesn't utilize the cap the correct way and who doesn't utilize free agency. So those three factions, those three people make up our general manager complex. And we are failing at that and have been failing at that for 29 years and running. And this is the main reason why we haven't been past the second round in 29 years. Okay? So they don't hire correctly. You know what I mean? They don't. You look at all these other teams, they got a whole bunch of interviews. A whole bunch of interviews. We don't have none of that. We don't have none of that. We don't have nothing. And then they interview one person and hire them. They interview one person for the Rooney Rule, and then they interview another person, and then they hire them. We're not going to even interview Ben Johnson. So we're not going to even interview Liam Cohen. We're not going to even interview none of the hot coordinators. We're not even going to interview them because they already know what they want to do. Everything from this point out is just about clicks. It's just about traffic to the horse and pony show, whatever you want to call it. So y'all tune in, man. Tune in to my TikTok, our TikTok, the Gen Cast TikTok. Tune in to the YouTube, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. You know, the Cowboys need to be on easy mode. Everybody talking about easy mode. Well, the Cowboys need to be on easy mode. We need to get somebody else in here to run this organization the right way. I know that's never gonna happen. So we just gotta just hope that the Joneses wake up and do the right thing. You know, which is like wishing upon a star. But y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on my pops channel. Cause we really know what we talking about. You know, and not a lot of content creators come with the perspective that we come from. So y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and check us out. And we'll see y'all. Probably gonna go live tonight and talk about some of the things I just referenced in this video. So y'all check us out. Peace.